toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to... And the Falcons will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Rainbow Warriors offense will get the ball first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squad.
There he goes! He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Gain of 6. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
He's brought down at the 43-yard line. And that's a 1st down.
Now the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And 1st down for the offense.
They'll move the tie, stopping him short of the 1st down line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Right down the gut of the field. Defense got it. They're on the run. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And that is a play the big fella is never going to forget. Johnny on the spot. He's able to scoop up the fumble. And there was just green grass out ahead of him, and the big fella rumbling and stumbling as far as his legs would take him.
And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Falcons want to pick up the tempo. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Grab behind the line. It's Hester. They found the tight end, but he could not find 1st down yardage, and it'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. To the air on 1st down. Tosses it incomplete. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. No, that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. The give to the back. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Here's the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And don't get it twisted, a big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
And the Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Tight end now in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. The Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And if you turned on the tape last week, you're getting more of the same in the first quarter. This defense last week harassing the QB with 6 sacks, now getting out the gates in the first quarter and getting their first one.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Gets down with the slide. The Falcons line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Carney. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hart. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Falcons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On 4th down, looking to pass. Grab near the marker. It's open. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can have unbelievable hands to the mix because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rushes on him. Got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
He'll keep it himself. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Zings it complete to the right. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. We'll see a lot of games this.
Breaks into the open. Inside the 50. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Air Force. Great job by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. At the 45 on its way. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
On the play. And first down for the offense.
Looking for a gap. It's Carney. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Carney. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Punch it out of the air. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. The snap sets up to throw. Give him 6. Touchdown, Hawaii.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the run, it's Warren. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Here's a heat, and the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Hunt is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Hunt is in the air. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. The lone back's got it. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Finding an escape route. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Carney. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Carney. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And the returner will be knocked down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And the Falcons moving quickly to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Fires to the big fella. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Falcons will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Looking for room, it's Carney. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down coming up.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Caught in the backfield, it's Warren. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And the Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. You don't always have to block the punt to impact it, and that pressure did that time. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Roach. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Falcons want to move quickly. Leaves it with the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Power football with the run. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Got a man. It's Roach.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. Somebody catch it, big fella.
Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. No chance for a return. He makes a fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Hawaii offense returns to the field, looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Working that left side now. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Give to the running back. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. On the run, it's Carney. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. It's Hart. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you got to communicate.
And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Falcons want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Makes the grab, it's Porter.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass on second down. Complete to the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors are on the move.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Off play action on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll keep it himself. Runs through the tackle. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Scored 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. With the catch, it's open. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The kick is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. 4 wideouts set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And the route is on. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Catch in the middle. It's hard.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's hard. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Creates a little room. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's open. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
It's a turnover on down.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. He just broke the century mark. 100 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
For the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Porter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 4 wideout set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
1st down for the offense.
Gonna run it. It's Gilmore. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Handoff from the gun. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. We saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.